Yes, welcome. Hello, and welcome to this conversation. So today I'll be talking about self-leadership. And what is self-leadership? Anyways, self-leadership is the ability to lead yourself. Beyond that is your ability to intentionally influence your own thinking, your own emotions, your own actions. So before you're able to influence other people, you must first be able to influence yourself. And self leadership and your ability to influence yourself is to help you consistently achieve meaningful goals while acting in alignment with your values. And so it's about taking personal responsibility. It's about knowing that you are the one responsible for your growth, you're the one responsible for your decisions, you're the one responsible for your performance, rather than depending on external motivation or direction. If they not tell you waiting to do, you don't know waiting to do. If they tell you waiting to do and the thing not turn out well, you go say that person tell you waiting to do. You are not leading yourself. And so for people who are becoming leaders, self-leadership is the foundation. Before you can inspire, before you can influence, before you can develop other people, charity, they say, does what? Begins at home. You must start with yourself. I was reading a book by Stephen Covey, and he said that private victory precedes public victory. And I agree with him. Because if you know the charitable for inside house, now outside you won't go, they do charity. You are a hypocrite. Sorry, but you're a hypocrite. And we don't need any more hypocrites, right? Now the question is, why does self-leadership matters? Why am I talking about it today? Self-leadership matters because it helps you build trust, it helps you build credibility, it helps you make better decisions under pressure. Now it is your content that comes out when you're under pressure. If you press toothpaste, no be chewing gum, they come out. So all these things that people say, it's because I was under pressure, my dear, that's who you are. Thank you. Self-leadership helps you increase resilience during adversity. It helps you stay focused on your long-term goals. It helps you lead with authenticity and integrity. It helps you continuously improve your personal effectiveness and professional effectiveness. So you see that with these few points of mine, I've been able to convince and not confuse you that self-leadership is the number one thing you need before you think about leading other people. Now, what are some of the pillars of self-leadership? Man, know thyself. Everything I'm going to be sharing on this channel, I will always start with self-awareness. You need to know who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, your values, your emotions, your beliefs, your behavioral patterns. Some of you cannot answer the question, what's your greatest strength? You cannot answer the question, what triggers you? Because small thing you dey vex. Why small thing they make you vex? You don't know. You don't know why little acts of love they make you happy. You don't know. You need to know these things. You need to know what values guide your decisions. You need to know how do other people experience my leadership. You say you they lead, everybody under you they verse every day. Are you a leader? Why are they getting angry? You want to understand that. And you can't do this without reflection. You can't do this without seeking feedback. You can't do this without personality assessment. And most importantly, my favorite one, you can't do it without journaling. I see a lot of young people today, you don't have book, you don't have pen, you're not journaling, you're not writing. I'm looking at you like, okay, I don't know. I don't know how you are doing it, but I'm not involved. Number one pillar of self-leadership is what? Self-awareness. Number two, personal responsibility on your life. Accept full responsibility for your choices. Accept full responsibility for your actions and your results instead of looking for your village people to blame every time. I'm vexing already. Right? Accept full ownership. Be personally responsible. Be accountable. Show initiative. There's a problem or there's a result you don't like. How do you solve it? Be solution focused. Be reliable. And when something happens, you're saying, okay, who is to blame for this? And what can we do to remedy this situation? What can I do differently? Instead of even the who is to blame, that's not the question to ask. What can I do differently? Number three pillar of self-leadership is vision and purpose. If you don't know where you're going to, everywhere is your destination now, Abby. You need to know where you're going to. So having clarity about where you want to go and why it matters. Because it is the why that will help you in the day of adversity. A compelling personal vision has direction. It gives you direction. It fuels your motivation. It guides your decision making. It helps you prioritize what matters most. So when sometimes people say, don't spend your time scrolling on social media, I'm asking, do they have something else valuable that motivates them? No, that's the truth. What are the components of your vision and purpose? Your personal mission, your core values that you have identified in the self-awareness stage, and then your long-term goals. Number 4 pillar of self-leadership is self-discipline. You see, the ability to consistently do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. That is self-discipline. And for that to happen, it means time management is in place, your focus is checked, your consistency is in place. You understand what delayed gratification is. Because this, I cannot come and keep myself thing that we are doing is actually killing us, but we don't know. Why? Is self-discipline important? Because discipline bridges the gap between goals and achievement. The reason why you have not achieved certain things is because you are not disciplined. And I'm talking to myself. Number 5 pillar of self-leadership is emotional intelligence. Being able to manage your own emotions while understanding and responding effectively to the emotions of others. That is emotional intelligence. So you know, say you get your own wahala. But you also understand that other people have their own wahala. So you're able to strike a balance to know that there are certain ways you need to respond. Emotional intelligence involves emotional awareness, emotional regulation, empathy, social awareness, and of course, the three under all of them is relationship management. So an emotionally intelligent leader can remain calm under pressure and be able to foster positive, some of you, positive relationships. Some of you, it's your mouth that have destroyed your relationship because you lack emotional intelligence. Some of you, it's your body language. Number 6 pillar of self-leadership is growth mindset and continuous learning. You must have the ability, and it can be developed through efforts, learning, and persistence to grow, desire to grow, hunger to grow, learn. And one of the ways that works is in feedback. Some of you, they give you feedback, you are hungry, you are unhappy. Learn from your failure. You can't be making the same mistake over and over and over again and be saying it's not them, it's you. Stay curious, ask why, what, when, where. Invest in personal development, take courses, go for mentorship. Position yourself to be adaptable to change, and I think we'll get to that point. Number 7, integrity and values-based living. Have values. Align your actions with your principles, even when it is difficult. Don't say it's hard, is this, is that. No. What does integrity mean? It means keeping commitment. It means being honest. It means acting ethically. It means demonstrating consistency. Consistency between your words and action. I remember one governor, he say, na talk na do. As he talk, you do. As he talk, you do. Let people know you are somebody that talk and do. Okay? Good. That's self-leadership. And then our last pillar, number 8, that's resilience and adaptability. Don't say, this is who I am, Bawo. This is not who you are. Repent. Your ability to recover from setbacks while adjusting effectively to changing circumstance makes you a good leader. It makes you a good leader. This is not who you are. Change. If you realize that, okay, this who you are is not giving you the results you want, won't you adjust? You will adjust. So stay flexible. Learn from your challenges. Maintain perspective during uncertainty. Know what you want as your outcome. Now, what are some of the things that you can do on a daily basis, right, to help you lead yourself? 1, begin every day with clear priorities. As you wake up, what do I want to achieve today? Number 2, what are my goals? What are my values? Reflect on them. If you don't have any, that's the time to put them down. It's not that you wake up in the morning, first in the morning is the phone you are carrying. Number 3, gratitude. A grateful heart. Saturday Society is a graceful heart. I say what? Practice gratitude and mindfulness. Always ask for feedback. And when you receive it, sit with it and do something. Read and learn something new daily and act on it, because if you read it and you don't act on it, it's useless. Always review your decisions. Always, always. Your well-being is important. So maintain physical well-being, maintain emotional well-being. And lastly, hold yourself accountable for your commitments. If you decide to do something, hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable. So think of self-leadership as a cycle, right? So you are drawing a cycle. That cycle has 5 points. Number 1, self-awareness. Number 2, self-discipline and emotional intelligence. Number 3, continuous learning. Number 4, vision and purpose. Number 5, sustain yourself, which is resilience and well-being. And then you keep going like that. You keep going like that, repeating that circle. You realize that over time, what happens? Your effectiveness and your influence will continue to grow. And so, as I come to the end of this rant, it's not a rant. As I come to the end of this session, right, there are questions I wanted to ask yourself. And it's, what are my values? Right? And if I don't know what they are, what kind of values do I want to have to become the leader that I aspire to perspire to become? You get the gist. All right. So I shared 8 pillars of self-leadership. Which of these 8 pillars is currently my strong point? And which of these 8 pillars do I need to work on? Right? Which one needs development? And of course, whenever you listen to a video, whenever you read a book, whenever you listen to a sermon, the next steps, the next question you're asking yourself is, what can I do now? Don't feel overwhelmed. Pick one thing I can do now. If I don't have a goal, write down a goal. If you don't have a vision, write down a vision. If you don't know your purpose statement, write down a purpose statement. I will recommend reading The Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. It helps. It will help you. Remember, self-leadership is not a destination. It is a continuous practice. You continuously build yourself. It requires the courage to know yourself, the discipline to manage yourself, and the commitment to improve yourself every day. You must make that commitment. Because leaders who master self-leadership, they end up creating a solid foundation for leading teams, for leading organizations, and leading communities. And they do it with credibility, they do it with resilience, and they do it with purpose. I hope you've been able to get something and gain something from this session. I'll see you in the next conversation. And please like, share, and follow. All those things that you should do, please do all of them. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.